We should be live all over the place. If everything... Wait, did it only start now? Are you only... No, I just told everyone we're live and now you do adverts. Apologies. Let's give it 3 minutes for people to show up, but also for the ad break to conclude. Let me pause that. Meanwhile, I can like pop out chat and prep things in the background. So that is perfect. We want live chat, not top chat. We'll get you over there. And then what we'll do, let me hop here in a little room at the bottom. In case anyone from the Afterlife wants to hang out today. Totally optional though. No need for that. Ooh, I should like hop on the server. While we have commercial break, I can hop over this. I really thought Twitch was going to skip it this time, but it did not. You are definitely still seeing the starting soon screen, so you are not mistaken. You are not mistaken. I bring that up. I bring that up. No, I don't want that. So many windows to keep track of. No, server restart in a minute. How about that? Stream time is also server restart time. I'll stay on the server to see when it kicks me. So, I am so ready to do some more work here on the AfterLife SMP. I want to see how much I can get them before the season ends. I'm not expecting too much of myself. I want to get roads in and I want to get trees in. That's the bare minimum I'm thinking of. So we're gonna see if I can even manage that. Now let's go live right when the server restarts. That's smart. That is smart, right? I don't have it on screen yet. No, I still have starting soon. Okay, I am curious while we wait. Let me see if I send a test message here. Will it pick it up? Oh, it does. Oh, that might be fixed then. Ooh, we'll find out. Let me send that chat back. That'll be beautiful if that works. Okay, cool stuff. So, ad break is over. I'm just getting on the AfterLife server, then we can actually get rolling. That was pretty instant with that chat. Let me test Twitch myself while we are still in limbo. Test this. Oh, that's even instanter than instant. If that's even a phrase. Okay, there we go. There we go. So many windows to keep in mind now. I don't need you. I just need that. Perfect. All right. Welcome to the AfterLife SMP, where we are working today. Objective number 1. We gotta continue working on the roads. I want to take the path that... We can go free cam. This is a little path that comes out of the barn. I want to bring that around. Maybe take it in a little bit. I think we need to just go straight with it. I think we need to take that dude straight. Straight down. So not curve in, but... No, that has to go straight. So straight down here. Curving around there. Around the pond. Maybe a little further, and then we bring it in for the main road out to a... I want to have a gate kind of thing over there. That's what I'm thinking. Now, what I do realize with my previous stream is I never clicked the go live button on the other side. You know, the red side that I'm not allowed to promote. But this time I did. Okay, that seems good. Okay, we're holding. We're beautiful. We are beautiful. Okay, so let's pick up this road before... let's make... Wait, no. We will make more of the brown concrete powder first. I'll make that our first little objective. Because then we can do a stock check anyways to see how much of what we got. And how that will go. So I do know we will need... Oh, let's see, brown dye is probably the biggest issue we got. It is not. It absolutely is not. Ooh, I want to place this little dude. Got a gift. And we gotta document the little dude. I still one day need to get my own little guy. Okay, for science. How much will I get? Do I even have... No. Don't I have... What is the... Oh, brown dye. Don't mind me. That will give us... Okay, so 4 of each. Okay, 4 stacks of each. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Sand is this thing I have low supplies of. Which I kind of knew. Didn't do much to collect a lot of sand. I didn't have many projects that required a lot of it. Okay, little dude. I need to move you. I thought I could keep you there. At least we have company in here. I have myself to hang out with. I will place you on there. I will... Wait, no. Place you on here. Ha. Little floaty guy. Gonna set spawn. So what I'm gonna do first is I will just place a plain path going where I want it to go, and then we'll bring in the extra texture work and the extra detail work. I need you to be kind of in line with the top here. So let me remove these. I forgot how it feels to have overpowered tools. Been playing a modded Minecraft on streams lately, and been playing from early points, like early Minecraft game, and then it's the basic starter tools. It's so bad. Now being on the AfterLife with the advanced tools, I'm not used to it. Sleepy sleep. Sleepy sleep. Let's go sleep in the bed so I keep my spawn. Oh, stuck. I need to... Right, reminder. In case anyone hops on, I'm open, but I'm streaming. So they can see in the tab list that I am streaming there. Just a quick check-in. A quick check-in. Excellent connection. Okay, that was the last check-in for the day. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Probably need to... Yeah, let's do that. Let's grab dirt as well. Gotta fill this in. Man, I gotta move. I gotta move with this project. We don't have time. We don't have time to make mistakes. We'll run back and forth to Story's room. You know what? With that in mind, like I'm saying, we don't have time. Let's grab a shulker box. Give me a bunch of dirt. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am now wondering if I still have my little brown dye farm. I did earlier the season, I did make one. Oh, right. I gotta replace this dude. Gotta place this dude. What will I do with this? So this was my face before. Oh, let's do that. That's fine. It's floaty. It's floaty. This is the last old face that KB had that exists that I need to place somewhere in my base. I should have done that with a bunch of faces. Anyways, let's not get distracted. Oh man, I'm already distracted. I see now, I don't need to do that. At some point I did start making shulker boxes with dirt because I had so much dirt. Focus brain, focus brain. Okay, and then this will more or less have straight going down there. I'll have to give it little curves here and there so it doesn't look too weird and unnatural. I do have another source of cocoa beans. At least I was prepped for that. Now, I did want to kind of remove this over here, my village breeder and my little trading hall. Initially, I set it up for quartz. But there's no time to replace it with something proper, so that's going nowhere. We're just gonna keep that. And okay. Oh snap. Okay, so don't think too much. Just get the flow. Just get the flow. And just go for it. Let's hop down. I think I'll go there. No, I may need to place. I wanted to just remove it first and then place later. But I think for the brain to follow and to think, it might be best to just remove and place as I go. But I can't be too slow about it. So it'll be a quick place, a quick check, see what's weird, replace a little bit of a little bit, and then go from there. That's probably still weird. This is difficult. Getting this road to make sense is difficult. Let me just get past this down ramp area. What do you call those? Hills. That's what they are called. They're called hills. Ooh, this is a sleepy song. Super relaxing though, little Sunday drive kind of vibes. It might actually put me to sleep. Okay, let's have a look. Up there is still a little straight. It needs a little bit of a curve, but I think curving I should worry about a little later. It was probably best to take it in and make it kind of follow the things, just so that it feels... This straight line is gonna be so weird. For some reason, the Minecraft natural straight lines feel awkward. Unless there's builds next to it. That feels good. Maybe because this is an empty space, it feels weird. If I can add trees here, maybe I'll add 3 trees and little decorative flowers and foliage. Maybe that will make the straight road not be weird. So initially I'll go straight. We can always adapt. There's no time to adapt. Every decision now at the end of the season, all these last moments are locked in stone. Because now I need to do a run through back through this road as well. Which is gonna cost time, which we don't have. Okay, we bring that over there. I'll bring one out here just to roughen it up a bit. And then, man, all these flowers. Why did I go bring little flowers everywhere? So we have this dude here. I think what will happen though, maybe this straight path will look fine, because what we'll do off of the straight path, I will probably make it tiny, just a little bit of a road as if it drives into that farm patch, and a little road as if it has to connect, just a little kind of, just connecting it up with that as if it needs to touch it, and then we'll connect it up with the little dock there, so then the straight line might not feel that straight of a line. It should be good. I think. Okay. And I think if I have this road, I can connect it and make it actually go all the way through. It might make sense. And make the place know. What I'm trying to say is, if I can get this road in before we wrap up the season, it might make it look more thought out and fuller and complete than it is. If that makes any kind of sense. Let me just do some measurements. I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the thickest thick parts, right? Let's just check what we did over here. If we were to imagine 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 feels like that is more or less what the road is, so let me just put that in place first. Let me feel where it needs to go, and then we add these little parts that stick out so that I can move faster. So the straight line then will connect up with this side. Gonna keep a little bit of that drop there, and I want to keep that land definitely, and then we'll stop there for now. Let me get that in. Trust the process, right? That's what this technically is. Just place blocks and trust the process. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is where it technically will stop. We gotta sleep. We're gonna sleep. I'm just gonna have to place my bed down here. I'm gonna leave it here and forget it here, and then we're gonna fly away somewhere else, and then we're gonna be squashed, and then we're gonna have to run very far to get our stuff back, and then we're gonna waste time because we're not gonna get our stuff back and lose all of it, and then season's over, and then we couldn't finish what we wanted to finish because time. Do want to keep these drops because that does a lot for it. Gives some shadows, which creates a little bit of depth and texture. Okay, good. good. I already need to try and go grab a cup of tea. Can I not have flowers? Can we grab the dirt, please? I don't even need the dirt, we have enough. Technically, I need nothing. Okay, let's just look at that. Let's just look at that. Of course, it's super straight, don't even think about that. But once we have those little paths that diverge, is that the word for it? That comes out of it, it might look a bit better, and when we add the rough edges, it will do a lot more to it. Okay, let's curve around there. Okay. Okay. How will we curve? I think my coarse dirt might have been a good line. That is a good line. Do I make it slightly symmetrical? I don't think I need to come up that little bump. We need to be on the bottom part there, and then we'll hop up again. But probably, so initially, early on when I decided to go farm style, I did add this hole in the ground that then does become the road that leads to the portal, but much of that might change, because now I eventually realized over here we can build the actual farmhouse, which I unfortunately don't have time for, because I have no design yet. But if that is the case, off of this a road might go to that house, but I'm not going to have it, so I'm not going to build it, which does let me think maybe I should fill in this weird shape we made. Will that look strange? We gotta find out. This is now the terraforming I did not want to do. But as you build and as you go larger projects, you do see the spots that are like, oh, this sucks. Let me tweak this quickly. Oh, this. You spot the work. You spot the work as you go. Especially if you did not make like advanced designs and plans and stuff. Okay, let me just do that. Let's see. Yeah, we gotta fill that in, shape that out. A lot of this terraforming then does look weird if I now fill it in like that, because I did hollow it out to have roads. Now that I'm doing that, there's a lot of terraforming that has to be done for any of the shapes to make sense. Even by the pond now. Oh snap, I made a mistake just now. Now by the pond, technically I need to shape this land out a bit more. So all of this, man, there's too much. There's no time. There's no time. Let me add the road. Let me add the road and then we'll worry about terraforming. But I kind of need to worry about terraforming. So that shows up here. We have the tree there. So this does go in a bit. This is going to be tricky to shape out. 2 is actually good there. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. But if I shape out like that, what does it mean? Where would it go? And why would I shape like that? No! Does mean this whole thing here doesn't work. Maybe I look at those curves. Maybe we curve there. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Go, 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 go. I need to get a shulker box and quickly place back the concrete powder. now we're gonna just collect a lot of dirt. Don't want to lose everything. Maybe someone sends a mission on the Discord saying, "Ooh, I need a lot of dirt. Anyone got?" And then I can be like, "Yep, we got it." I'm gonna try some speed run shaping here. Okay, so what I'm already thinking, let's just go free cam again. There's kind of some shapes with these here. I would need to fill that in a tiny bit if we do want to shape that out. Oh snap, this is too much. Go, 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 go. It's too much. At least we have shulker boxes full of dirt, so... I just wanted to make some paths. I think the best thing for me is to do speed terraforming, being forced to quickly do it, because otherwise I sit and stare, and then I get nothing done, because it's not a field I know much about. It's not a place where my expertise lies, so then... Expertise, I even use that word. I have no expertise with anything. Maybe a bit in the storytelling, maybe not even. Not even. Okay. That's gonna have to do. That shape's gonna have to do. Just get rough shapes in place that would have been placeholder shapes for once you had the time to do more, but then did not do more because there was no time to do more. Let's just get this to connect up like that. Just smoothen out. Smoothen out. That's probably what we're doing. That is okay. That is okay. It's not the best. That is okay. I think... Let's fill in these holes here. Unless this becomes another little pond area. That could have worked, but now there's no... Ooh, that could have worked. If this was a swampy little river flowing here and connecting up, that would have been cool. There's no time. Man, having water completely around this can be cool. Do I do it? I don't have time. That would be great. That would add so much to it. Okay, think. Do we risk? Do we time? Do we do that? I should have done that earlier this season. Because then the road can connect and follow the water line and then maybe come out to go to the exit. But if it does follow straight through there, there's a lot you need to build here, which I don't have designs for. That needs to curve in a little bit following that angle. We gotta go sleep. We gotta go sleep. Build an entire season worth of base building in one stream. No, probably not just one. What date is it? Let me scan. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 streams if I wanted to push. This bed doesn't even add value. I'll just carry it. There's no time. Unfortunately, there is no time to add a big river. I'm gonna fill that up. That would have been cool. So this area, we want to fill it up. Let me shape. Let me continue shaping, because that will show me how much of it I need to fill in. I kind of like this area that comes out a bit. Maybe we just make it cleaner. Just complete it a bit. Take that away. That should already do a lot to that. Cheaty free cam terraforming, but there's no time to worry about that. Okay, let's push you back a tiny bit like that. Right, that is decent. What will happen over this side? It should come up a tiny bit. From there, 1, 2, 3. Five, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, back into that shape. Let's see how that looks. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's good enough amount of perfect. I like that this one goes further out. It does add a lot to that, so we need to just continue the line. And then this next one is probably going to show us how far we got extended. Pixel art. That's all it is, right? It's just pixel art. Just shave off until the pixel art looks good. I think that's all it is. I don't know what I'm doing for the last 7 years. Right, last week we did have our... Was it the start of this week? I did have the channel 7-year anniversary, but things are a little dead at the moment, so I did not make much of a post about it. But that is a thing that happened. Okay. I think I need to take that off. And then... 1, 2, 3, and then we start... No, I could have kept that. So I think I do want to go out again. Wrong buttons. Wrong buttons, wrong buttons, wrong buttons. Hydrate. Let's hydrate. Let's hydrate. I'm focusing too much. Ooh, all together that's going in too much. I'm seeing this next thing is a little bit too close. So, we need to... But if I shape too much, it will lose the shape there unless we just bring in another one. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... That's 6 then, so it makes 5. Should be good. 2, 3. Let's take that away a bit. There. So what it is already showing me is that on this level is where I gotta fill up. That's kind of what I wanted to determine with that. There a torch down there? Bring one extra torch in. How big will I fill in? Let's see. All the way to that line there, because then that can be weirdly shaped with it. Okay, let me make the line so I don't go too far. I'm going too fast for the speed of ping, that even if I have no item in my hand, it places an item. Going by the speed of ping. I am officially coining that term now. No more speed of light. Dirt! I need dirt. I also need to throw nonsense away. You get out. You get out. You get out. I think what I can do, there is a small chance I can finish this base. The larger open spots just place large fields of animals, and there we go. That could be, and the logic would make sense with a farm. Yes, that's the word, that's the sentence there. At least I'm seeing that the server's holding beautifully. I've been doing a bunch of AFK tests to see if everything's good. And it's best that, it's not best, but at least the glitches we faced this season. And not when a new season started. So we can get that cleaned up, rolled out. Okay, this is now where I want it to shape, so I can shape this part now. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get so focused that I'm not gonna say a single word. Alright, let's see how bad that is. That's actually close. That's actually pretty close. A little bit up, but that's more or less where that would go to have the shape be better. Ooh, shaping it like this is gonna give Skunk's tree a little bit more of a feature. That's pretty cool. What will I do with this part? There's so much more shaping than I would need to do then. This pond's placement is a little strange. Now it's making me have to shape things weirdly. I can already see I gotta fix that hole there as well. And then here's some roughness to fix. So that... maybe that just needs to curve a little bit better, but then this whole part here is messed then because of that. Man, I just gotta do as much as I can. That's all I got. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and that should... that should fix what I saw. Okay, that curve around there, and then we'll just get a little bit further away from there is all I wanted here. Then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then it connects up. Maybe. Now I'm wondering. Oh, I did. That's so far down here that no one can spot. That's fine. Oh, sleepy sleep. Is the mob switch on? I've not seen mobs in a little bit. I think the mob switch might be on. We're not gonna risk it, but it does feel like it is the thing that might be protecting me right now. Okay, that's as clean as I can get the curve. That is light enough going in there. 2, 3, 4, 5 should be okay there. Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Man, this is what it takes for me to be able to do any terraforming. Extend that a little bit. Okay, and then we can take a bit away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was that? 3, 5 should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Might need to go in more. I might need to curve stronger now, probably. I know nothing about terraforming. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 there. That it? Let's go. Take that off. Placed all these blocks for no reason. Okay. That is almost there. Push that tiny bit back, tiny bit forward, and then it should be good. So let's do that. Whoop. And a little bit of that. Just place it. It's throwing clay on a sculpture and slowly taking bits off. I think if I place a block there, it might make it look good. And that's as much as I'm gonna do over here, so I don't get stuck on the same thing for too long and get obsessed and never wrap it up. Then, as we go to the water, I did at least have shorelines kind of planned because I wanted to do beach-based things. There's no time for even that. I can then kind of see how I want to shape things up. So then this part, I can maybe make that less sharp. This does also need to do a little curvy curve. So from that tree point, I can do a curvy curve. from here. It's a little sharper though. Let's take it from here. It might be too much, but let's see. Let's see. Man, I wonder if some of this music I'm playing, if it's gonna get me muted here on Twitch. Probably. Probably not. That can almost work. Bring it out a little bit more. But that is not bad. We were supposed to be putting roads in place. But here we are terraforming. Ruining the entire landscape, and then there's no going back because I removed too much and I wouldn't remember where what was, so it is what it is. I'm gonna go make a tea in a little bit. Gotta get some refills, but there should be an ad break popping up soon, so then it's the ideal time slot. I do like where it lines up this side. Okay, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. No, make that one, make that 2, make that 2. See how that looks? Hey, that is almost shaping up. Maybe that just needs to go in a tiny bit, then it'll be good. That what I need? The weird little shape there. The tree is now weirdly placed, so that I kind of struggle with figuring out what to do. All of this corner there. I'm gonna leave it like that. Whether it's good or not, that's how we're leaving it, so we don't get stuck. Okay. Is all of this too cleanly shaped? It's probably all too cleanly shaped. But it does look better than that, right? Ooh, you know what I'm seeing? This whole thing just needs to be filled in. Then that'll be good. But it's probably a case of seeing how we can keep circular kind of motion going. Okay. With the pond, that whole thing. Unless we take that off. We'll see. Just go. Just keep the flow going. Don't stop and think too much. So that curve's not the best, but it's fine. We just need to connect it up here. I think even though I'm making round shapes and stuff, it still is a little too perfect. What in the primary school? Delete. Okay. Make you longer. We keep that there. That's good to be there. One, two, three, four. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is probably gonna be too clean of a line there. A little bit. That is fine. So now we want to go out. 2, 3, 4, like that. And then a little more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minecraft days go by so quick. Already nighttime. Wait a second. Is it my... I was testing a resource pack to change this the skyline. Is my shader messing with it? Oh, is it just the sun and the moon? Okay, we gotta risk things spawning real quick. Go to a brighter spot where things won't spawn. Maybe back here. No, it's just clean. Okay, so it changes the sun and the moon, nothing else really. I did turn it off now, right? Shader pack disabled. Waiting for a moon. Wherever it wants to spawn. Don't spawn monsters, please. Oh, that is a villager. I was wondering, why do I have villager noises? Is there a moon, please? Is it a kind of night that won't have a moon? Because the sun did... Let's just free cam this. Okay, there's no moon tonight, so we can't even see it. Okay, never mind then. I'll keep it for a little bit. We're getting a lot of dirt. I might as well go put some away because we are removing things and then... I think the mob switch is on. Oh no, there's a zombie. Never mind. Mob switch is not on. Though it might still be on and just spawns a small amount of dudes. It might still be on. I see. I only saw that one zombie. Just one friend. That shape is not the cleanest, but it kind of is fine. I don't think I want to do too much there. As long as it almost cleanly does something there. I'm not going to worry about going too far this side. I will just place one block there and that'll fix my brain. That's kind of my cutoff. My cutoff is kind of round about here, where as long as it looks okay, it's fine. We will probably just fix that patch of land there, but I'm not gonna do too much. And this gate I wanted, I might bring up closer. Maybe line that up with where I'm thinking here. Even though that is probably a better placement. But that's what we're working towards. Okay, now, before I shape more of this bottom parts, I want to figure this part out. Because that will kind of tell me what happens here. And what then happens that side. So we got to double back. Even though this is now a little weird and broken. We'll just do that. Okay. So here... I'm thinking of just filling this whole thing in. even that part. How does that then connect up? So that... I think I need to fill that in and just curve that up. Let's do that. Let's see how that looks. This is gonna just be piece by piece. If we take it from here, sure. How is that shape? Do I do a grander little? Man, just doing this little part now forces you to think of that then. No. But I think that is more or less fine, filleting it like this. We had a 3-minute warning. Let me check the timer here. 2 minutes, and we're gonna take a little ad break. I'm just gonna get a refill. So on the Twitch, there is a little ad break. I am gonna take that 3-minute ad break to just get a refill and stretch and refresh and stuff. So I do recommend anyone that's been hanging out since the start that you also just get a little refresh moment. Let's pop that on screen. Did I do. I do have that on me. I'm just gonna do that. We're wasting a little bit of it, but that's fine. Hey Dia, welcome into the stream. Ooh, 20-second warning. There is an ad break coming in soon. I'm quickly just gonna run away for a refill and a refresh. Bear with me for 3 minutes. I will be right back. You just walked in the door and they're like, "Oh, wanna buy this product? It's refreshing. You wanna buy this?" Sorry about that. See you in a second. Let me just go to a safe spot before I actually walk away to get my refills. Okay, be right back. Let me just take this little moment and get a little refresher going. No, I'm too slow. Ad breaks over and I'm not back. Quickly made a T in the background, just, you know, that helps the voice on streams. But we are back. We are back. Where is it? Where is it? There's chat. Okay, I've got chat back. Do we need to sleepy sleep? We need to sleepy sleep. Now I can't get my chair positioning. What is this? No. Alright. Okay, where were we? Shaping. Shaping and thinking. Okay, so I filled this in and that does do a lot. It probably needs to... It can... I can make it slightly bigger. This is now a connection point area that is just gonna be weird to figure out. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go in by one more. 1, 2, 3. Then it's a little less weird connecting up there. Two, maybe? No, 3 will be better. And then we go to... I've no idea what I'm doing. Don't mind me. Then we will take you over and just take one of each off now. Is that what we want? That's almost too symmetrical, but something kind of there. How do I make it less that? Probably need to add those broken parts here and there, and that would fix a lot. That's better. I'll do that. I'll keep it like that, and then this will curve like that. So that shape is okay-ish. It's not the best, but it does kind of form... It shapes around the pond, and that's kind of maybe what I gotta do. I gotta just shape around the pond. This whole area I'm trying to fill in here. Let me start by filling this thing. Just for the brain. I won't go too far though. Just to see what would make sense. Maybe we go up to here at first. Because this is wasting a couple of resources in case I build something over top of this and then you wasted the dirt. Even though I should be good with dirt. I do have a season long's worth of the dirts. I wonder if the community chest will have any dirt. There should probably be a bunch of dirt in there. Okay, that does make sense. That does fix it up a little bit. I'm thinking this probably just needs to be rounded out a bit that way. But I don't want to do too much on that side. No! But it needs it. It needs it. No! It does need it. Because if that is rounded out a bit, then you can round out the same over here to fix whatever nonsense is in front of here. Probably need to just shape that again. And then all of this kind of goes away. But it becomes weird because there's going to be a large, super flat spot here. I need more layers. It's becoming weird. No. But I just gotta do as much as I'm able to do with the time we have left. I only have 3 streams and whatever time's in between when recording. Maybe I just abruptly do a weird thing. I don't know. I don't want to keep that line. It does shape the pond perfectly. I'm doing that thing where I'm thinking too much and I'm placing too little. That always destroys me. Paralysis by analysis. Is that the saying? So I think what I'll do is let's curve that. Let's just make a little rounded fill in thingy. One, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Gotta fill that in. Bring you out, bring you in. Something like that. But then what do we do down, you know? What happens down there, you know? You see how I told you I'm not going to fill in too much because then it does use double resources. Nope, no misplace. No misplace. Hydrate. Okay, once again, let's have a look. That kind of works. That kind of works. That does need to go further with a curve and then maybe a something. But that does make will make that look a little better. So then I maybe need to do more with it. But I'm kind of thinking this whole area just needs to be filled in and there's a little bit of a thing there. Kind of maybe the lower level, but then what happens this side? Do I just make it close to mimicking that side? Let's do that. Let's do a super tight mimic of the top layer there. We will do 2 blocks, right? 1, 2. Over there we can go in. 1, 2, that's good. That'll be 3, so we can kind of do that. 1, 2, so that is good. All of these make me not know what I want to do. I am so focused. Alright, we're taking a big risk by removing all of this. But now, the more I remove, the bigger the risk is of having just, like, we're removing a much, and then a large, just flat spot where it can't go lower because of the sea level. That's what we're risking. And the more I shape, the more it's like, it all looks terrible. But I think because I'm shaping out, I'm noticing the spots that are bad. I think that's what's happening. I think that is a possibility. This is too much to remove. I shouldn't remove such a large spot. I should fill in at that level rather. That's too much to take away. Because of that problem I'm explaining. I think we just gotta fill in, not take out. It will ruin that little bump up there, but I think it is a smarter choice. The shape is interesting though, so let's keep the shape and just fill in from that shape. So I will start with you. Okay, now I broke the brain. This is going to be perfectly shaped. We can do that. We can totally do that. Okay, let me just see what we do then. Maybe this does need to come out a bit more in general. Wait, do I make a circular? Ooh, we can try that maybe. Ooh. I went the wrong way. I should have gone 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Let's just do this now. So then it does bump out a little bit, goes in and maybe curves and connects with something somehow. Little sharp in the middle there, but that can potentially do something. Am I filling that in? I'm filling that in. Man, you know what would have been cool if I did a time lapse of this? I just realized it's been so long since I've been able to play on the AfterLife server that I forget the things we have. I should have. Because it would be nice for a before and after when I make a video eventually. Okay, I'm gonna now remove this here, because that is gonna be in my way. Ooh, I need to get some XP so I can repair my tools. That's so satisfying. Insta mining anything. Okay. Now we can better look at this shape I've made. I think that'll be fine, filling that in. Gotta improve the curves, but I think it will be better if we then curve that out and clean this side up around. I think all of these lines are too perfect, though. I'm gonna prep my tea on the side real quick and not move much. But yeah, I think it's all ruining it because of my abilities. I don't hate it, but I don't think it looks great. But I'm by my little pond there, I'm forcing to adapt around it. And that does make it strange. But I also think I shouldn't make it as perfect. Some of those perfectly rounded lines should have been broken a bit more, but there's no time. There's no time. I'm a madman trying to build a whole base in a week's time. Hey, Clam, welcome in. Welcome back to KB Goes Crazy trying to build a base in a week. Welcome in, how's it going? How you doing? Okay, let's fill in. Let's go for it. Let's go crazy. Speed running. Speedrun terraforming with 0 terraforming skills. Just winging and flowing. Because there's no time to think too much. Maybe that's the other problem as well, is it's all grass. Maybe that makes it look so similar and makes everything look strange or weird. But there's no time. Oh, right, I see you're on the other side there. Not on the Twitch side. Nice. It's cool that my my personal on my desktop combined chat is working. That's pretty cool. How's it looking on this on that side? Is the footage clean and good? It's probably 720 for some reason. I've been trying to get that sorted. Hopefully this day. So I have a different resource pack for the sun and the moon, which I thought would be more than just the sun and the moon. But maybe because it wasn't made for 1.21.8, it's not perfect. But I don't know if I like it. I'm starting to just investigate a couple of things for next season, because we are wrapping up the end of the month. It's AfterLife Season 5 after 3 years. Gonna start up Season 6. Sometime after the Minecraft Live event things happen and the new versions come out. So I'm testing a couple of things, and I want a sky that's a little bit different, but not too annoyingly different or too realistic. So I don't think I'll go for that resource pack. You know what? Actually, I don't think I'll go for that. I'm gonna fill this in, and then I'm probably gonna be like, you know what, that sucks. That's ugly. It's gonna be so flat that it feels like there should probably be a build there. And I'm gonna add a road that curves around the pond. And then maybe just on this side of the super big flat spaces, we add some of the big trees. I at least do have 3 different sized trees ready. So that should help with filling in some of the dead spaces now. This is so much dirt. Stop misplacing. Alright, let's grab more dirt. How much dirt do I have? I should have... They should be in the top, right? There is... Don't need any of that anymore. Okay, let's have a look at it before we fill even more in there. Okay, that's what it needed. It's actually fine. I need to... This bottom shape and curve does need to be improved. It's a little weird here and a little sharp, but it's at least cleaning it up. I think that's all I'm doing with my terraforming. Just clean it up a bit. Doesn't matter if it's a weird shaped or perfect or too symmetrical. Just to give it a cleaner style that I can then curve my paths around better. That's kind of all the main reason we are technically doing this. Still so much to go. Okay. Okay, misclicking is now really getting to me. Stop it. Broom, broom. Stop it. Stop it. I think when we reach the front there, I'm gonna just do a trip real quick to wake up. We're gonna go and get some XP so I can repair my shovel before I accidentally break it. And then we have some XP on us to fix things. How does that look? It's a little sharp here. We'll fix that in a second, but that does what I wanted to do. Even this needs to be smoothened a little bit. But then probably a little bit in, and then a little bit curving back so we can whatever we do there, which I don't think I'll do much with that just because of time. So maybe we just clean up this. So we clean the shape, clean the front, and then once we know that, we're gonna know the shapes to finish this bottom part, and then I can get the paths in. So we'll just do as much as we need to, but let's quickly run over to the end dimension. Just get some XP, just to fix up my shovel. I have 0 XP. With my connection issues the last couple of weeks, couple of months, how long was it? I don't even know. I don't have any XP on me because I crashed and died and lost all my stuff. No, I didn't lose all my stuff, just my XP. How do I get there again? Oh, it's this way. It is this way. Is it the yellow one? Is it the first one? Might be the first one. It's the first one. It's the first one. Oh, my shader pack is messing up the sky. Ooh, that might be disorientating. I've seen shader packs. Ooh, that's bad. I've seen shader packs don't like the end dimension. It's a little intense. We'll turn that off. I'm not gonna fly this distance. I am gonna run this distance. Let's just do this so we don't pick up heads. So we don't want that. This might be a little loud though. Just a trigger warning. Enderman always so loud. Oh, big lag. Whoa. That thing is jam-packed. They all want to desperately escape. 30% is where we were. XP me. So we have a mod on the server that doesn't let all the particles fall on the floor and create lag. You can see it's just stacking on my XP meter. Wait, does that mean I need to place you in the offhand? If I want to fix you up properly? There we go. Did I fix all of it? I'll be here. Is my bow mending? No, my bow is infinity, so I don't need to worry about that. So you can go back there. And then we'll get a little bit more XP. Uh, 30 is good. Any teleporters? Any teleporters? Oh, we are going to spawn in the shopping district, because I did not set my spawn now, because I was sleeping around the base on a bed, so that I can easily just get rid of night. Okay, now we can bring the shaders back. Yeah, it sucks that the end dimension struggles with it. Maybe I need to find a resource pack that changes the sky of the end dimension slightly, and then I won't have the issue of having to turn off shader pack. I might investigate it if I remember, but one doesn't really use the end dimension that much that you really need it. What's up there? No time to check. No time to check. Okay, let's get back to work. So, with this one, ooh, big lag. Big lag. As long as it doesn't kick me, it's all good. And as long as stream holds, it's all good. So, I think I need to take you in a little bit, and then the curve will make a bit more sense, and then just connect it up with whatever that side is. I'm not gonna take too much time. Sleepy sleep. Do I leave you here for now? Sure. Okay, so bring you out there. I think from this one, let's start with a gentle, just a 1 block removal to take that in, and it definitely needs more. Okay, so that is okay. From here, maybe a little more. So that is okay. So from here, a little more, and then we can bring it out again. Get rid of all of the debris so we can see properly. Okay, curve in. Now we can have it go a little tiny bit longer, and then curve back to connect up here. Man, terraforming with my XP is very interesting. You're seeing how I have to go back and forth. I want to... How will I do that? Does it just mean taking away one more of these? Is that the shape? I'm gonna keep it. I think that's more or less the shape. It's It's too perfectly shaped. This whole base of mine is too perfectly manicured. But it is what it is. Once I started placing in these, I don't know what you call these platform kind of things, it became a perfectly shaped, manicured thing. So kind of all these lines are fine. They're too much, but it's okay. It's okay. Is what it is. For what time we have left. What am I doing at the bottom part, though, before I fill all of that in now? Bottom part... Do I just follow the shape, then? Do I just do the same kind of curve, and then I can take it that way to clean up? I think that's what I gotta do. Though, maybe not perfectly. Okay, that actually works. Now I just need to bring it back maybe a tiny bit more out and then back inwards. I keep wanting to press escape to go out of free cam. A little bit out, and then now we can more or less kind of shape it inwards. All that sucks is this bottom part. But maybe then I will shape the water out a bit so it's not as flat, but there's no more height left. I kind of needed one more height, but it's okay. This is now the gamble. This is the biggest gamble of the whole terraforming, is taking this layer off. Because that's a lot of work to replace. You know, luckily there's not been that much stone to deal with, because I'm just taking off little top layers and reshaping them. I'm realizing now, because this stone we gotta replace. But luckily it's not been the worst. Ooh, I could make a little river that goes through here instead. No, there's no time. I'm just realizing to add more layers and depth, I can have a little bridge going over a river that goes through there. But it's okay. No time. Connecting that bay area with the ocean on the other side, but no. No time. Don't think of advanced ideas now. Ooh, I gotta pick you up. I'm liking the new playlist though. Not being in the 8-bit playlist that we were forced to use, so that Twitch didn't mute our other songs. on the VOD because I wanted to repost it. But now that I'm multi-streaming, I don't need to do that, so then it helps a lot with playing a bit more. It's still copyright free, even though they do get sometimes muted on Twitch. I don't need to stress about the Twitch VOD because it's automatically instantly available on the YouTube channel. So that's been a little cool thing of the multi-stream. I need to go research what I'm allowed to say around multi-streaming. I think I'm allowed to say that I am and market it and have a maybe in the description or in the stream title I can say multi-stream. And then I market Twitch and talk Twitch. I think that's what the rules state. Right, I wanted to bring these paths in originally, and now we're completely changed styles and themes, and this base had so many cool ideas that I just never committed to. It was my flip-flop base, which next season we won't have that. Next season I want to pick a theme and stick to it for as long as I can, and make it actually clean and polished and rich and full and lore heavy. That's what I have in mind. I'm not going to say much about what I want to do theme-wise, but I have thoughts. I have plans. Okay. We'll give you extra. Maybe we'll give all of them extra. Up to there. Let's have a look at the curve. That is a beautiful curve. And then this side we can fix it up so that it comes out a bit more. That is perfect. Maybe we will do even more of that. Hello block. Being too much? No, that's perfect. That is perfect. Stop pressing escape. Okay. We'll do that and then fill you in a bit this side. We want it to go sharper than on the others. Maybe that's okay. And then from here we go sharper. Maybe not. Sleepy sleep. I should have called this stream the terraforming stream, but I didn't know we were going to be terraforming. But I realized before we can do anything else, I would need to do the terraforming. Alright, let's go and fill this in up here. Was that shaped out perfectly? Yeah, that's good. Everything's too perfect, but it's better than not. I'm like, no, hey Jess, welcome in. It's all good. It's all good, no stresses. Welcome to KB Shapes Out Everything. I didn't do that much, I just terraformed this whole area over here, terraformed this whole area over here, brought the row down. So, you know, way less than I thought I would do. Ooh, this side needs to curve and actually go around a bit more. Maybe that becomes a rounded platform in the end. Looking good, makes me want to get my Minecraft phase back on. That's what happens when you watch a couple of streams. You're like, you know what, I think I'm a Minecraft for a week and then uninstall for a year. And there's so much I need to do there, but the time. It is way cleaner though. What do I have to do to make it look perfect? I want this to be good because the road does come down there. And then this area needs to be good. So technically up to about there I need to clean up. Okay, let's go. I have ideas. Ooh. Inspiration's good. Ooh, the sounds are off because we went to the Enderman XP farm. Okay. Okay. We gotta shape out this dude here. So let's see. You are kind of fine. I think you need to go in a little bit and then become rounded. At least enough so that we can think about our roads and stuff. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 there, 1, 2 there. We'll do 2 there. Let me get this thing out of the way, because that was just me marking and planning. You've convinced me. I'm turning my PlayStation on. Nice. Go get that gaming. But now don't play the whole weekend and never sleep, right? Don't be me. Don't do that. Well. If you insist. Okay, so that goes there. Do I probably need one more there. Definitely won't? Question mark. Okay. Stop misplacing. Stop misplacing. Okay. Let's have a look at that. That goes through like that. Gotta push that one. Stop pressing escape to get out of that. I need to get my shortcut on the other side of the keyboard. That'll definitely help a lot. Hey, cooked lamb. Welcome in. How do you do? I'm doing well, thanks. How are you doing? How quick is my response there since you sent your message? I don't know what the stream delay is on that side, because I am multi-streaming on Twitch as well. I was meant to look at the car, but it was sold. No! And I'm guessing it was a great one. I'm guessing it was a great option. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's shape this one out a little bit better. 1, 2, 3, maybe. At least. No, look at all those placements. Only a few seconds. That's perfect. That is perfect. 1, 2. Now we hope my brain doesn't delay and lag in responses. Normally I'm good about that. I'm a little obsessive and OCD about reading everyone's messages. I don't have problems. It was a Hyundai i10. Ooh, pretty good starter car. That's perfect. Honestly, that's a perfect permanent car. The older I get, the more I'm like, you know what? Give me a simple, old school, cheap car and I'm good to go. If nothing's broken and everything works, I'll be good. I've always been an Audi person, if that's even how you say that word. I never know. But I don't know, the last couple of years I'm just like, nah, don't care about luxury. Give me a little... I'll even take a little pickup truck. A tiny one, a tiny little pickup truck. And I'm like, yeah, that's good. That's perfect. This is the perfect music for our speedrun attempt at terraforming. Let me go put some of this dirt away so we don't waste everything. Yeah, so with everyone catching up with the stream a little later today, I'm wondering if my stream time slot's a little early on Saturdays. But the issue is, the alternative weekend I am working, so I have to be earlier. But I think we'll start catching people from this timestamp on. I'll stick to something old to start off with. If I get into a crash or something, I won't lose too much. Right, but now, Jace, don't do that. Look where you're driving. And force other people to look where they're driving. Okay, let's look at this rough shape I made. It's probably good. That is not the best on this side. So that will be there. We'll extend you up there. Won't crash on purpose, don't worry. Okay. I'm gonna keep it super rough. That's as much as we're doing on that side. Let's hop up here, get rid of this, top whatever this nonsense is here. And do I do more with this whole thing? Ever been to a circus? I've not been to a circus specifically, but I've been to little... What are they called? Pop-up. It would be probably the best description is a pop-up flea market kind of thing, but then they bring in little 1 or 2 circus kind of rides, but the basic, super basic ones, but in more of a circusy vibe than a flea market vibe. That's why I say I think pop-up describes it best. So not specifically a circus. I would love to go to one. There's not so many around my part of the world. How about all of you? Been to any circuses? How do we feel about clowns? I love darker, creepier things, so I love clowns, even though they're not supposed to be dark and creepy. They absolutely are. I'm doing terraforming here on parts of the world I shouldn't even be focusing on. Terrified of clowns. Love the dark and creepy though. Ooh, Jess. Stay tuned to next season then. KB has plans. And yes, he apparently refers to himself in third person. I shouldn't focus too much on this one. I am a clown, like it's literally... That's cool! That is so cool. I can officially say I know a clown. And not have to be like, no, I'm not mocking anyone. Nice, how did you get into that? Curve that dude there. Then we will... Okay, let's go ahead, go from the center. Shape this out. Tell that person to stay away from me when they're in costume, right? Right, if anyone is seeing me handling messages you don't see, it is a multi-stream. I'm making so much good progress. Let's have a look at the total. Yeah, just shaping that and cutting out that little bit of land is doing so much over there. Now it's easy to kind of figure out. I'm probably just going to round that out and that side will look perfect. My friend knew a few people. And bada bing, bada boom. Nice. That's cool. Is it something you wanted to do? Or is it one of those... kind of jobs where you just gotta do something. Well, and of course, you don't need to go in on details and topics as much as you don't want to. Just as a little disclaimer. Okay, let's shape you up a little bit. I want to make a little jelly bean out of this land patch. Get rid of all of this. Because it is kind of perfect to become a jelly bean. No! Wait. It started already? I'm so sorry. It didn't give me a warning. Why is my warnings not there? Why is the warnings not? Oh, it did pop up, didn't it? Oh, did my chat not catch it this side? Oh, it did. I apologize. Let me get a refill. Let me do a light quick. Get up and move around a little bit. We'll be right back, unless you're not hearing me at all and you're stuck in ad break. I'm sorry. Well, you can't hear me. Let's not waste too much time. I'm gonna just do a BRB. We'll risk it. I'll stand here. I'll be right back. I thought it was immune for a second, but no, ads cut you off. No. Okay, let me take a quick break. I didn't pay attention that ad break is coming. I didn't even see it. Let me BRB. Okay, we are back. We are back. I made that as quick as I could because I missed that timer. We're all refilled and all good. Just kind of happened. I just finished university and my friend said some friends of his needed help and I just happened to be jobless. Really needed the money. Nice. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And you enjoying it? I might not do more with this jelly bean than I've done. I'm gonna leave it like that. Let's place one single block on the other side and then we're gonna leave it like that. Because there's no time. No time left on this season to stress. We'll do that. That's not one block. You're doing more than one block. But that should shape it mostly. Mostly, not perfectly. Now we can remove one block there, and then that should be perfect-ish. So we don't want to focus too much on that. We're just trying to make everything look like it makes sense. Manicured, if you will. It looks super manicured. Wasn't supposed to be this clean lines, but it is what it is. Like the final thing I need to figure out this side is just this bottom part, how to shape that out. Then we gotta clean this up, and then I'm able to bring that road. Don't mind the straightness of the road. We're gonna give it detail work and curves and stuff. But that road needs to come out. I wanted to go around the pond, and then somehow go to the entrance there. And we're pressing escape again. So let's figure out how to shape this dude. It's a little weird because it has this... the pond part in the way, so that comes down like this. Maybe I need to just go harder with a curve. I'm gonna try it. So let's bring you back one there. 1, 2, 3. And then we go 1, 2, 3 that way, and then we start curving. 1, 2. 1, 2. We might. We'll see. We'll see. Let me get a good chunk of it gone. So this will probably go in like that, and I'll stop against this. And this side I probably won't be able to terraform much. That might be good. And then here I'll just follow this line, so that does look like it makes sense. And all of this gotta go. The best thing ever for this base was forcing me in a week's time to do as much as I can, because now I'm not overthinking terraforming. I'm just deciding and going, because we gotta squeeze. And look at how it's looking. Look at how it's shaping out. It does need a lot of detail work, which will hopefully we can get some trees and some foliage in, which will do a lot. But like rock formations, which I originally wanted because it is an oceanside thing, I'm not gonna be able to get to those, which does suck a little bit. The beachfront things I wanted to do, which doesn't make sense with the farm. So it's actually okay that we can't get to those because of time. Okay, hopefully this wasn't too much, but now it's too late. Oh, by the way, I can give a little teaser for next season. The song that is playing now can kind of fit in with what I have planned next season. If I stick to that plan, though. Okay, so that curves out. Maybe give you a little sharper curve and then curve back around. Maybe that will make it good. So you pop out there. So let's go from here. Sir? I think I need to update my mods. You're a little glitched. I don't think all my mods are up to date. Sounds snazzy. Yeah, the song is a little too snazzy for what I have in mind. It's a little too. I might look and see if I can find a song that I can properly. We'll see in a second. Okay. Maybe needs a little bit more there. Stop pressing escape. So that goes in here. So a little more here. And then a little more, maybe this side. How does that look? I am almost there. Maybe remove one single block here. That might fix what my eye is seeing over there. It's not the perfectest, bestest, but I might... Just over there, that's a little sharpy sharp. A little sharpy sharp. Let's have a look at that. That's how I'm gonna leave it. Okay. That is good enough. That's all I'm aiming for now. Just good enough. Alright, let me see if I can find a song real quick. Oh, I'm not gonna remember the names here. I don't know, never mind. That was a not accurate teaser, so that is actually perfect. I think that's fine. That's clean enough. I think all of this now. So all of this now is clean enough. This little bit is clean enough. Everything here at the back is disgusting and is wrong, but there's no time. So all I need to do now is just clean up this a little bit. Then we can get roads in. Then we should be good to bring in roads. Let's hydrate. because it's as good as it's gonna get. I've just added a new add-on to my world. Crops and farms. It's got a shire horse. I was just gonna ask, what is a shore horse? Now also, what is a shire horse? I'm not a horse girl. I don't know much about horses. So this dude's gotta go, and then push you back here a little bit. Maybe one more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe do that there. Send a picture in Discord. All good. You know what? We may need to fill in, because technically I already had almost a shape. Nah, that's gonna look weird. We'll shape it as we are doing now. Okay, let's clean up this. This was like super early season measurements I was doing to try and figure out. Because early on I wanted to make a town and then have a beachfront area, and I changed themes so much this season that it's ridiculous. Okay, let's go up to there. That's good. And then, okay, let me fill in this part. I'm surprised terraforming is taking longer than expected. I didn't do it much, so then I don't know what I'm getting myself in for. And it's been a grind. It's been a grind. Jess, you can just tell me when you've sent the message, because streamer mode mutes Discord. Okay, let me have a look at this shape. So we can push you back a little bit here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Up to there. You sent the picture. All right. That is not perfect yet, but that is shaping somewhere. Let me see. Let me see this. Ooh, that's a big boy. He's a big boy. Is it in the similar kind of breed that those huge Titan horses, I don't know what they're called, those beefy muscular ones, is that the similar? Because this looks like a big boy, right? It is a huger than general average horses? Question mark? If you are a horse expert and you can kind of figure out what I'm referencing. They used to pull those farm things before tractors. That, yeah, so that's the name. And I think I am referencing this actual horse then. That is cool. Oh, so that is a little add-on you have then. For big beefy horses. That's cool. Okay, I like that shape. That shape is clean enough. How will we curve? I think we'll just go, we'll go in a little bit and then out a little bit again. Almost inverting to the line on the outside. And the potential of this area that we're missing out on. I mean, lighthouses and, man. It's okay. It's okay. It happened as it happened. Ooh, that's sharp there. Gotta clean that up as well. This is too much. This is so much work. I just need to get to the gate. I wanted to move the gate closer this side, but it makes so much sense to have it on that side. I may just move it up to be there instead of here then. And then that road can curve around there and kind of go straight there. Go where inspiration is. If I see a spot that I'm able to know what I want to do, I'm gonna move there and not overthink this, because I've caught myself once or twice almost starting to overthink, and then we're gonna do nothing. So I just need to place blocks. Just place blocks. Just go. Just do it. Okay, we kind of want to meet up with that. Okay, let's do a shape out. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. 2, 1. Just do it! Exactly, exactly. Don't let the brain stop you or paralyze you. Oh, I thought I was gonna run out of dirt. I got so much dirt. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay. I'm probably gonna leave it mostly like that. I will just do a little fill in over there. We are almost there. I just don't understand this missing block right there. Okay, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna ignore that there. That looks like a, is it Peanut? From the little comics in the newspaper. I don't know if I just dated myself. Stretchy stretch. Though I'm sure they eventually made legit cartoons. I did not follow them. Oh, that's gonna be too straight. Oh, we gotta bring back some of these. Alright, let's fill this dude in. I did not want to reach this far, but the more parts I do, the more I'm like, ooh, it looks weird if I don't at least take it to tree line, because beyond the trees, you can hide it. I can always just also bring in... Ooh, I can just plant vanilla trees if I don't want to make all the custom trees. I do want to make a couple of custom trees. Maybe those are big feature point trees, and then the rest become general trees. Now, for this farm, my original plan was to be pine forest style. So I did design some pine trees, but the more I'm building here, I'm like, I don't know. Oak trees feel like they fit in more than the pine trees, which is spruce, of course. But I think we'll just we'll just grow a couple of vanilla trees to see how it looks, to decide which ones make most sense. I'm trying not to look at the exact blocks, but look a little bit over it, and then it doesn't mess with the eyes as much, placing millions of blocks. And then, okay, that's perfect. That is perfect. You see, now this is probably not as good, like with that as well. It's not perfect, but it's clean enough to say, like, yeah, you can see that is weird, but that almost feels like, yeah, I can leave it. I can leave it. I don't need to stress. I'm gonna stress too much, but I don't need to stress too much about that part. Just connected it a little bit better with this side. That's fine. That's fine. And then I'm gonna leave that up there for a second because we're gonna move it up. We might not move it up because of how much space we got. How will I clean up the bottom here? Maybe. Fill it in a bit. Okay, this whole line's gotta go now because that we saw that whatever I decided at the start of the season was too straight of a line. Let's get rid of this. We're almost there. This song does sound like a victory line, almost crossing the line song. It's perfect for the moment, because we're almost done with terraforming. Well, baseline terraforming. We'll see as we place trees if that needs anything. So all I really want to still try and finish now for the final parts after this terraforming is I want to get roads in and I want to get trees in. That's as much as I'm probably gonna be able to cover. That's English. If I don't like a part of the land, I cover it up with bushes. I want to cover it up with trees. Like, look at that. That looks perfect. And now you don't know how the land looks. So maybe I'll fill in trees a little bit here and there. It does need trees. But it looks like, already it looks like oak would be better with the farm vibes than the spruce. And we do have Skunk's beautiful tree that kind of sets the vibes for the area. So we might go oak, though that is a jungle center. Okay. Now I just need to fix this thing. How do I want to shape it? Trees and paths. I don't have time for paths. Little man-made as if you walked through area paths. What is that random block there? Also, those flowers look terrible just over there. Though from bird's eye view. I want all of you to leave because we won't go with such bright vibes. That's not what we do around here. I know we did pink this season, but we don't do these vibes. Okay, just fill in. Don't think about it. Just fill in. Just fill it in. I wasn't sure if I'm gonna fill it in or break it back, but we're just gonna fill it in. We're just gonna do it. Do I leave it like that? It's a very simplified, almost as if it looks vanilla-y, that it naturally spawned like that. This is the most progress I've gotten done in a single sitting in a very long time. I might just leave it as is, even though it's not perfect at the end there. I think we're clean enough to now ignore terraforming. I think it's don't look too far there. I'm not going to do anything with that, but over here where the road needs to go to the exit, I think it's okay. And then, well, I need to figure out how I want to plot the road. But then around the road, we just have trees and things. Maybe up here we can have animals roaming between the tree. So next to the road, maybe have those... You've seen those farm roads where it's a straight road with a bunch of trees just following the road? I want that. And then maybe... So let's say the road goes down the center. Right next to it, there's trees, and then the rest is just where animals roam. that is what I think. It looks good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I should have done a time lapse for my episode, but it's not gonna happen. I just want to quickly replace all of this. Man, it's scary to know that I have just a little over a week to wrap up anything I want to wrap up. Because the 28th, if I remember correctly. 26th? 28th, I think, is the final day. On that day, the server will shut down for the members to be able to hop on and make any more changes. So that's the time. So all the following streams are gonna be from here to see how much I can get done. And I'm just so happy I can connect to the server again in time for a new season. At least. And it's been holding this whole stream as well. I've been doing a lot of tests just to confirm that it is stable, and it's been good. Okay, just a final little check. It's clean enough. This little hole there makes it weird, but we're not gonna go that far and stretch that much. Okay, let's do it. Let's bring in the road. Let me just clean up my inventory. Don't mind the trash can right here. Do you want to see how shocking of a difference this area is? Do you want me to show you how it used to look? So take it in. We'll go from the waterfront here. So get the mental image. I'm not going to take a screenshot for this. But get the mental image. You got it? You got an idea of how it looks now? You're seeing it, okay? Mental screenshots taken. Are you ready? Okay. That's the same thing. Now look at how it used to look. It almost looks better how it used to look. Let me just find the ocean over here. So now I'm on the creative world. I copy-pasted that section. We have a flat world. So I'm going to show you this side. You can see how the hard lines where I copy-pasted things in. And you see my starter house, how it used to look. So cool that I have it here. But now let's look at how this place used to look. You can see the trees. I'm gonna bring in these trees, I'm convinced. But look at how it used to look. It almost looks better how it used to look. I took away too much. All this I flattened out. The barn is placed right here, and the silos are here somewhere. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now you know how much I did and how much I attempted and tried and tested. But it kind of looks better like here. For different vibes though, not for a farm. It kind of needed that big flattening out. Now look at it. Now you'll see. Now you'll be shocked. A side by side is probably best to really see how it looks. Gotta wait for the world to load in. But yeah, look at that. It's crazy. It doesn't look like the same area at all. Which makes sense probably. When work gets done. I don't like this super straight path. It has to change. Okay, let's look at the path now. So I wanted a straight line that I can do weird things with, but I think I need to have the road curve with the builds as well. And then we curve around here, and then we bring it out for that straight line straight there. Maybe curve it around there, and then have it curve for a reason, maybe something that's in the way, and then we go straight out. I don't know if this straight line... In life it would have been a straight line, but in Minecraft it looks weird. So I think I may need to curve. Let's place our bait here for now. Just a little spawn point. Because now we're gonna be stuck here for a second. So I do believe I want to remove that entire road. I'm not going to. I'll keep it because we do have a bunch of this. Let's work the curve. What's in here? Oh, that's just where I placed some dirt. That's fine. Initially I didn't want the curve, and then I want the curve, and then I don't want the curve, and I have no idea what I'm doing. So let's see how the line would go. You would go down here. And then you would go down there. Following the build. And then we need to start curving back. So we can get back to the connection. And then it will maybe go straight. Let's have a look. Is that curving too much? No, that's perfect. That's almost the perfect curve. No, not the shape, just the distance to this wall. I like that. I like that. And then we'll just shape it up. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, no counting, no counting. Just wing it. Don't think about it too much. And there it'll connect up. Get all of that out of there. A little bit of that out of there. I think on a logical farm it would have been a straight road. But for Minecraft aesthetics and making something look better, we need to add curves and weird shapes and things. Now I can kind of see. It's a little strange to do the curve, but it does I don't know, does it make sense? Well, the steps down to make it smooth spruce slabs, that's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I did not think about those details yet, but that is good. Can Minecraft add other slabs already, like dirt slabs and concrete slabs? If I do the straight line, I can add trees here. Hey, Dia. Welcome back. No commercials this time. No adverts. Watching stream from the gym. Nice. Get those gains. Squash the gym while watching Minecraft. I've an add-on for dirt slabs and vertical slabs. Stop it. /ban Jess. Stop it. Can you now tell Mojang to add it? So I think I need the midpoint between that curve and this line, and then it'll be good. So I do believe that this line is a little too much. It is a little bit. So let's take it 2 back in general. Send them an email. Exactly, do it. Or just go visit Now I'm not remembering anyone's names. Go visit Jeb at home and just, you know, like, oh, hey, Jeb, please do this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll find that midpoint and then we should be good. Now, I don't want to interrupt the jump session, but what you training today, dear? Don't answer if you are focused. It's all good, I get it. Don't worry about it. But if you want to... Maybe we do that. Maybe we do this. Because I think curving instead of back and shoulders, nice. Getting some cardio done first. That's a good start. Get the heart ready to roll. I'm a little bit of a gym freak, so I'm already invested in your gym station. Yeah, so a little curve, but not too big of a curve. I might even be able to curve that a bit more. I need to get mods fixed, because now the sheep bees are still a bit strange. Mods have updates and I have not updated them. Okay. This whole path building thing is gonna be so terrible, because now it's trying to get my brain to find that blend between straight logical paths in real life and making something look good in Minecraft. Okay, so we can get rid of that internal one. It's okay. I think that should just become trees or something. Even trees are gonna look terrible on that spot. This little spot is not gonna be the best to build in. But now this is the part that's gonna take me weeks. Because then we do need to do a run through again after that to get the textures and the detail work in. And then we gotta get trees in. And then we gotta get foliage around the trees. And then we gotta get little animal enclosures in. And all of that needs to be done in 3 streams. Right, let's have a look at that. Yeah, the straight line's fine as long as I just adapt it to not be perfectly straight. So at the top there I might actually make it go out a little bit more. And then technically we can say a road is needed to hop in there, but there's no time to think about logic. Can I have vein miner? I can quickly pick up these blocks here. We need to bust out the metal playlist so that Dia can have some good music in the background to destroy the iron. Instead, we'll do cutesy farmy valley music. That's the best cardio music. If all of you are all vibes, if all of you are gym freaks like me, what music do you normally enjoy in the gym? What is your gym on the gym playlist? I like some metal. I love a cutesy valley farm vibe. There we go. Farming valley gym playlist. When? No, I do like metal vibes, and lately I've been doing a weird cyberpunk metal. Finding playlists like that. Cyberpunk metal sounds sick. Yeah, do a Google. Find some of that. There are some playlists around. I think that was the description. I think that was what I had. Okay, I'm taking that out a little bit. Let's go back here. Usually I'm the same, but on leg days I put on some 2000 pop. Oh, that's interesting. On leg day, it is the ideal day to bring out the metal. Oh, that's very interesting. The 2000s pop. So you have Britney Spears in the background while you are dying. Though it depends what kind of leg workouts you do. I love the leg press variety. Like heavy lifts. Bring the bucket lifting. Bring that in a tiny bit there. Exactly. Nice, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Lady Gaga for heavy leg press. In your next series, you should build a gym. Only if there's a storyline purpose for it. Next season, I want to get a lot more into lore and really lore storytelling, but detail work. Not detail work as in detail work around a build, but as in richness. That's the word I'm looking for. Richness in storytelling and lore. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, so this last year I've been trying to do the right things to grow a YouTube channel, which in the modern world it's hard to do, so it's not really doing what I would want, trying to do the right thing to get the views. So I'm going into a phase now where I want to bring the richness and the lore. Take care of the existing people instead of worrying about getting new people. I think if a newcomer walks by and sees, ooh, we're taken care of here, they might stick around more than focusing on expansion. Does that make any kind of sense? Yeah, I think you need to be just a little rounder and thicker on this side, and then it should be good. Though that is a clickbaitable YouTube title there. I built my dream German Minecraft. You won't believe what happened next. I don't know. I hate those kind of videos. Those you won't believe what happened next nonsense. Or watch till the end. That is stuff I'll never do. None of that. Watch until the end nonsense. That is full on selling out. Okay. That is starting to work. Oh, rage bait. Even those kind of things. Never. Ever, 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 ever. Okay. It's starting to come along. Maybe we need a little, this line to be a little broken, as that's looking a little rough. There. Okay, that does curve in a bit more. I think this bottom does need a little bit more of a thickness. Lifting time. Gotta go lock in. Enjoy it. Rest here, some all good stuff. Go crush back and shoulders. Go get those gains. Thanks for checking in. Have a good gym session. We will see you down the road. I think it's good. I think just having the smallest minor little bit of a curve here is making it not look as bad and as straight. And this, because there's such elevation changing constantly, makes that look decent. I think overall is good. This is so tough, man. Up here is a little strange. I want to go get a little bit up there. Hydrate. Let's hydrate. So here is a little bit of a strange thing. So let's thicken you a little bit. Oh yeah, now that's a little thin around there. Stop it! Yeah, once you do a little thing here, it ruins the thing before that, and if you do a little thing there, it ruins the thing before that, and then it's all just back and forth like this. Luckily we have free cam. Without free cam, it's so hard to shape things out in survival. Will I take you in? No, not gonna touch that. Maybe later when we do detail work we can mess with that. Yeah, just the smallest little hints of turning this side a little bit or that side. No bonking! That's the first bonk of the day though. But no bonking while I'm focusing. How dare you? Okay. Shouldn't touch it too much because then I'm gonna just ruin my brain. Okay, so this does need to come out a little bit. Over here maybe. So it does at least show in my little pop-out chat that I have over OBS so I can see both sides of streams. It does show the alerts as well, so that's cool. That is cool stuff. Get you there, let's get you there. The curving, and then we gotta bring this in a little bit so that you can connect up. Maybe one more. It should be okay. Oh, this whole thing still needs to be shaped. Never mind. I almost want to build this way where I'm literally slowly taking blocks out like this, but there's no time. There's no time. And back to looking at it. Back to looking at it. That needs to be made thicker, and then this side can then come in a little bit. Little bit of a thing there. Wait, let's see. Is that what we need? That's what we need. That's good enough. And then we drop down. I may need to take all of it out a bit more. Otherwise, we're too close to the pond. Is that too much there now? I'm becoming sleepy face. I've been here almost 3 hours now, so that does make sense. I have good flow, but I am becoming sleepy face. You know what we need up here? There is a little... Maybe out that way a bit more. It's a little straight there, but no, I can't. Otherwise, we're gonna just keep going back to the same thing. We just gotta go. Just gotta go and do more. Oh, it's on this side. Have you taken a break recently? Every hour I do a tiny break. A tiny little break. But I think food is the thing that is needed if I really want to recharge. Okay, so from here I'm just gonna now wing it. So let's say that is center point, right? So we do need to curve around the pond. I might need to go a little further from the pond so we can get trees in. But maybe we don't need a lot of trees on the pond side, maybe on the outside. So let's say we line up like this. Let's have a look. Does need to be a tiny closer. But that's more or less what we'll do. And then we'll go straight to the entrance. Even though technically what would have been better is if we go around the pond, we go back in, up, and then somewhere, but that feels like having a straight line and a little animal thing there feels like spacing wise make more sense. I do not know what these words are that I'm saying. I am just saying words. So let's see. So that is okay. Here we need to go closer in. So let's do that. The music's at least helping. Now that I can have a bit more of an energetic playlist. And not need to worry about Twitch VOD muting some of the music. This song is definitely going to be muted. Even though it's copyright free, it's usable. Okay, that is helping. That is helping. There's space for trees and things, but I don't know if trees are... That might be too close. For flow's sakes, I might bring in another AfterLife member just to share their brain when they decide where trees and stuff should go. Okay, that is okay. So I think you need to... Maybe it comes out, and then here we go in a little bit more than we are. A little bit of a curve before we go out to the main area. So where was that? Where I'm standing now, so that's what I'm saying. Out. Okay. I think just having this one little bump there will make the whole thing look decent. I think that's all I need. Now let's just get rid of that sharp edge there. And then, was this the other sharp edge? Was that the sharp edge? I do think that's our internal line. Let's push back those a tiny bit, just over here, like that. And that should do it. There we go. That's our internal line. And then we use that to shape out where the rest should go. So technically... Wait, I can go closer then. But I don't think I want to. Though it's fine, that's just my angle. So I then just follow that to take it in a little bit. Do I take that block? I don't know. Now I'm... Oh, I'm gonna mess this up. I had such a perfect shape. But we need to bring it in for the road to actually be there. Do I take that one? I don't know. Did I just ruin a perfect thing? It's mostly there. It's mostly good. I need to do that again. But maybe we don't. Maybe at the start... Oh, I got turned around there. At the start here we go out a little bit. Is there... there's not been a... Let me just pull this up. Oh, there's the warning. I was wondering, where is my warning? Ah, we gotta do it one more time. Let's do it one more time. Will I take that straight through? Maybe not. I'm probably going too close to the pond. This is now where you can hear a tired brain overthinking kicking in. That is what this is. All this noise. All this intense yapping. There's a strong edge there now. But that's mostly there. If I remove you, there's gonna be too many straight lines. Nah, that's good. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. I'm happy with it. Technically, we're gonna go a little straighter already there, and then have that be the straight line through, but no, we need to curve out a bit more so that there's a larger field space, I think. Okay, then, okay, where's the timer? No, everything KB. Sorry. Maybe it's Maybelline. Or maybe I was born this way. Okay, what I'm gonna do is this. Let's fill in what we have, and then this side of the path will shape out once we're happy with the inside. That might be easier to do. Also, where's that timer? Let me just see that timer. We got 1 minute. Let's see how far we get. Gonna take a little break, and I do want to return, but I probably need to start thinking about wrapping up today's streaming, because we are officially crossing the 3-hour mark, which is historically where I completely break and shut down. Ooh, this side's a little thick. It might not go all the way. "30-second warning." Though it's 1 minute 30 because the timer is messed for some reason. Oh, we don't have supplies. And I need to eat. Oh, that's not the box. This is the box. Okay, let's throw you in there. Let's get you out. We throw those in there, most of them. And we grab a ton of those. Commercial break starting within this next minute. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. BRB after the short... Sorry, wrong button. Twitch has some adverts going, so we're just going to take a little break. Get the stretchers and refills and things. We will be right back. Oopsie. Oopsie, welcome back. I am not paused because this is a server. Standing in the darkness with a creeper right over there. Welcome back from the break. I have 2 villagers ready. The machine's working. How about that? Okay, we're gonna go a tiny bit longer. And I'm not gonna go too long because I can see I need to wrap up. I came back to say I took your advice and found a Cyberpunk Metal playlist. It's so good for the gym. It is juicy. I should actually send my main one on Discord. If I remember, I can do that. Wait. You know, just because... Let me see. Where's the creepers? Hold up. Let me find you that playlist. If it's not the same one already. Though now I need to remember. I might not find it. I shouldn't check. Never mind. It's gonna be a search session. But you get the idea. It's good stuff. Let's fly away for a second. I need to find that. Though it's a 3-hour song. I need to check. Is this place safe? Wait, I know how to find it. I need to check. Did I download you here? Ooh, there's the name. Okay, I can grab the name. And then I can go to the YouTubes. And then I can search you. Oh, this is gonna play it. It shouldn't play it. Please don't play it. No commercials as well. You still here, Dia? You still with us? Still here. Okay, perfect. Let me... Can I just drop it here in Twitch instead? Maybe I don't do that. I'll drop it on the Discord. If... Oh, you're there. I see. I can't play it on stream, unfortunately. Hi, stream. We're still here. Just need to share the vibes. And I pressed the wrong button, and now I'm opening this silly CapCut. Get out of here. Yeah, I can feel that one out. Unless that is the one you found. That's been my main one at the moment. Anyways, back to Minecrafting. Commercial break over. It's so empty and clean without any trees and stuff. Well, this song also kind of works for me, but this is more like not emo rock, but little punk rock. Which is the best thing to have at the 4-hour mark of streaming. Oh, 3-hour mark. Got so much to do before the season ends. We gotta push. Stop. Stop. Misclicking. This song is probably gonna get muted on the VOD. Luckily, we are on multiple spots at the moment. Okay, okay. Connect you up there. Let me fill this in for now, just so I can have a visual. All right, let's see. Let's see how it looks. Okay. Just need to thicken up this side a little bit, but it's kind of the thing. I'll be right back. All good stuff. Thank you for the lurk. I like the shape on the inside. The outside will just thicken, and then we just need to break up the texture a little bit. The music is juicy, and I too feel juicy listening to it. Nice. Now go crush those shoulders. Now you're ready to roll, and really, Jim. I'm not saying your playlist is inferior, but your playlist is inferior. Yeah, that's been what I got stuck with lately. Okay, let's think. See what we can do. No, wrong block. That block. Yeah, we have sleepy vibes over here, so you may want to get out of here and just go listen to that playlist. The evil laugh. It's on autopilot. The evil laugh. Man, who would have thought pathing would be this difficult? Bring you there. Gonna make this one extra thick here. A little bird's eye, a little bird's eye. That's feeling good. That's feeling good. Maybe here at the start now it's a bit odd. Just want to add a little bit there. That one spot felt strange. No, man, this is. You're seeing how long this takes. You're witnessing it. You're witnessing me attempting this. Let's take you out there, and then we can have you. Have a little wing. Adding wings. I'm gonna call these little things that poke out like this wings. Adding wings on the diagonal is gonna be difficult. That's gonna be tricky. And it might not look the best. We're gonna have to try. I don't know how to bring him in. It's probably going to be a thing like this, like a little wing like that, but then it might look... It kind of works. It kind of works. A wing over there and a little wing over here. I'm finally figuring out the terminology for these things. Ooh, that does a lot. That does a lot. So let's get a little wing in the middle, in between those two. And I think now it should be okay, because I just wanted to thicken the start there. Now, of course, we do need to do another run through and add coarse dirt and detail works and shrubs and foliage and bushes and things all along the side and little rails here and there. Fences. But, at first get the base shape in place before I even worry about that. I'm just gonna wing a couple of these wings. Ooh, now I'm hungry. Alright, let's witness the wings. That's good. The wings are good. That's gonna grow in, so that maybe needs a wing over there. I shouldn't do too much. I should just leave it. I think that's good. I think I need to leave the path as is. I think here and there maybe we'll take the concrete powder and add maybe 1 or 2 blocks along the side of the road, but maybe not too much. Maybe where, because here we know we will go there, so maybe there's a little break off of the coarse dirt. Coarse dirt. I'm making up words now. Okay, so will I then just make you straighten up and go out there? I think this dude needs to curve until it lines up to go there. Not where I have the gate, but in the front there. I think that's what I gotta do. We gotta sleep again. Can I just bring my bed closer now? Sleepy sleep. Sleepy sleep. It's all the streams up and running. Excellent connection. No problems anywhere. Perfect. Multi-streaming is perfection. 0 drop frames today. Beautiful. It is beautiful. I do need to get out of here, so let's just finish this little curve. I might wrap up. I'm feeling it. 3 hours is definitely the cap of how much I can do. We'll set spawn there. Let's do this. Let's line this dude up with where we would want to go. Okay. Something like that there. That's good. Okay. And then from here, is that where I want to take the straight line? Yeah, that'll be good. So straight across. I will need to get a little bit in place for the hill. So let's do that first. You are gonna go more or less straight. Okay. Add a wing down there. 1, 2, 3. No, we can actually add 4th. From here, we'll go straight through there. This is the harder part, where you have little elevation changes, where I should not let my brain think too much, because from the ground you're like, oh, that's strange, but if you actually look at it as a road, as pixel art, then you're like, okay, that makes sense. So we need to... There's a little abrupt in going straight. We do need to fix that, so we will go out this side a bit more. Will that fix it? That should fix it. That mostly fixes it. And now we go straight. Now we just gotta get to the end. With tiny little curves, a little bit left, a little bit right. A little flowy kind of something. So maybe here it goes a bit that way. Oh, this is... I need to get past this hill. Then it'll be easier to do. I have good shapes in my hill, so I'm trying to, as I remove blocks, immediately place another one. So that we... Wings! So that we don't lose the shape of the hill itself. Okay. Take you in like that. We need wings. We need wings on the bottom. Okay, let's look at the whole thing real quick. It's okay. It's okay. This angle is a little bit strange, but having that little curve there does a lot. We need a lot of decorative details around it. It's odd. It is odd. We have too many. Yeah, not all the lines line up and look right and look correct, but it is what it is. It is what it is with the time we got. We just gotta get something in place. Okay, so now we'll go straight. We'll go straight to get to the exit. Okay, let me see. How did we shape first? We can go in a little bit and out a little bit and in a little bit and that's what we'll do. So we'll go in a tiny bit and then we'll go out a tiny bit. That's not a tiny bit, that's a lot of bit, and then we go in a little bit. Bonking! Shadow with a bonk, how dare. Also, how's your power nonsense going? Hope you're not completely mad at this point. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze out this road and then I'm gonna wrap up. Then we're getting out of here. I'm not looking at the shape yet. I'm just gonna get this in place and we'll adapt from there. It should be okay-ish. Also, don't stress about wasting all your data if you don't have internet fixed. Okay, let's have a look. So you will, yeah, something like that's perfect. Using that as it's good enough, and then we have the entrance right there. Okay, let's just fill it in and we're good. Fill it in and we're good. Over mad. It's been off the whole week. That is so bad, man. That is terrible stuff. Did I tell you why it's the case? Modern life without internet. Enough to drive you mad. Yeah, the shape was almost good. I'm not gonna follow it like that. But yeah, like I said, don't stress about wasting your mobile data. Save it if you gotta save it. If you're not connected to the neighbors. Tower. But how can it be off a whole week? And don't they have backup towers? I hope they fix it soon, though. Hope they fix it soon. Alright, let me just see. Do we follow that inside again? Yeah, let's do one on the inside. I should have done it this way all along. No backup towers. Silly business. But yeah, just figure out ways to keep yourself sane. Don't go completely crazy. Yeah, one of the original plans for the season was to have this road go to Skunk's base past that tower as well. That research facility. But time just ran out. Time just caught up with us, and then I had a couple of weeks of connection issues. But it is what it is. Okay, now we can start probably thinking about Flare. Just opted in to be going here now. Oh, good stuff. Adios. Good luck. Thanks for checking in. Okay, so now let's do a final one on this side, and then we add the little detail bits and the flare bits. And then I'm getting out of here. Once once I'm okay with the road, we're gonna do a wrap up, and I will most likely be back on Monday for the next stream, my usual stream time slot. I should add it somewhere. I'm just still trying to I'm just in a phase of I am streaming. In the time slots, I am streaming, and just seeing if it will be the permanent time slots. Ooh, I might have a little bit of buffer at the moment. In case you saw something, it was probably on my side. Ooh, where's my bed? It's on me, right? It's not on me. I need to get my bed. Get to the bed, quick. Okay, let's just go. Let's go find the bed. Sleepy, sleep before creepers. Well, I now have enough. Oh no. Did we completely run out? No. Okay, let me see. Can I remove all of that? Good. I ran out of concrete powder. Okay, we want 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of these. Luckily we had a bunch of cocoa beans, so it helped a lot today. So we can get paths in. Alright, that should do it. That should be more than enough. Let's do this final stretch. At least then today we did a bunch of good terraforming, and we got mostly the whole path. There is still a bit at the back there that I'm gonna just fly up like this. I did think about having that exit that side and going to Rex's base, which is somewhere around there. But I might not get to the back of the base at all, which is okay. Alright, let's look at the shape. I think the shape will be good. Yeah, that shape is okay. Now we just need to give it wings. Let's see. So here I can already see we can actually go a good thicker. A bunch of blocks thicker will be good. A little wing there. A little wing there. Okay, that should be good for that curve. We need to go from this side. Okay, so you have to go in technically. Let's help you curve a little bit there. That should be good. We add a little wing over here. Maybe there is probably too much. Then over here we'll take this away. I don't know, we might need to go up one there. Let's then, just so it connects properly, we'll do that as well. Get a couple here. I just gotta wing it with wings, don't think about it. Just walk and kind of imagine, okay, we can make you longer. give a little wing there, maybe a little wing here. Yeah, my brain's getting floaty. You can maybe hear it in my dialogue. But I do appreciate everyone checking in. I think let's do the outro bits while I do a little bit of final things here. So I do want to mention I do multi-stream, so I am here on Twitch is the main spot, but then the VOD is of course available on YouTube because of the multi-stream. I do have all the socials linked in the bios. You can find me everywhere there. And if you missed out on the stream, you're welcome to catch up on the YouTube channel. But yeah, thanks for joining. A super chill, super slow-paced, laid-back Saturday little stream. Which, Saturdays I don't expect too many people to show up. It is a slower vibes. So I think on Fridays people stay out late or stay up late. And then you don't always catch a lot of people. Okay, let's have a look at how that looks. That should be clean. Yeah, that's good enough. Just a little bit of wings here and there, and it does clean it up a bit. So yeah, let's do a flyby of the road. So this is how it looks in the end with the detail work, which we still need to get in. But all the way from the barn. Did I take it around this side? Not yet. You can see how I marked off how we should go to another gate. Maybe I can do that, but I don't know. There's too much to do on that side. But the road comes to the silos here. And then it does curve around. Do need to tweak the road here and there tiny bit. Make it a little thicker as well. But it goes all the way around to the pond. And eventually there would have been a road that goes here to the farmhouse, which unfortunately no time to build it. But then here we go to the front entrance. On this side, maybe I'll have a large cow field with... I do want trees to go alongside the road, both sides. And then... Das ist skunk. Hello. Is something. With my limited brain, it's something. It's a little bit weird, a little bit odd, but it's okay. It is okay. But I believe with that, I saw a little different face right there just now. It confused me. Let me grab my bed. Yeah, I gotta wrap up, man. I'm mush. KB's mush. I don't think I have anyone that I know that is live for a little raid. Let me just have a quick look to see. Unfortunately, oh, I do. Oh, I might do that. How many people do I have in chat even? Just 3 viewers? I'm not gonna raid. It's not worth it. But yeah, I'm gonna call it right there. Thank you so much for joining stream today. I had a lovely time finally doing this terraforming. Let me show you at least. We did so much terraforming. This whole area we shaped out here, got rid of a lot of land there, just made this round enough and clean enough so that would make sense. A lot of curving in here. The year was like Y-shaped holes and stuff, and we shaped out the land up the top there nicely, just enough. Like at the end here I stopped focusing and worrying because it goes back into vanilla kind of shapes, just because it shows going back to normal world, where this is more what I did. It's a little bit straight and perfect and too polished, all these lines, but it's what I got time for. And then we brought the road down from the top. It doesn't sound like we did a lot, but it took me 2.5 hours to get where we're at now. 3.5 hours, never mind, 3.5. But with that, we're gonna call it. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you on Monday for the next stream. Have a lovely rest of your weekend, and I'll see you soon. Okay, bye. Okay, bye bye. Okay, bye bye. Okay, bye-bye.